Baby food pouches have been marketed as a need, like the next step in your child's eating development. I'm going to argue that they are not a need for most kids. For some kids, the transition to solid foods is hard, and these pouches are a wonderful tool. But when a baby learns about food, they touch the food, they look at the food, they learn that a broccoli floret is bumpy on top and it has a handle and it's green. These experiences help your child learn to predict what a food is going to feel like in their mouth. It helps them get to know all the different aspects of a food. What does that do? It helps the child be curious about trying those foods, eating those foods. Okay, now let's think about a pouch. What if it just has one food? Okay, they're still getting that flavor, right? That individual food flavor. They're learning that green beans taste like this, but they're not seeing the green bean. They're not touching the green bean. They're not holding the green bean. They're not learning to bite the green bean. So although it feels so good to us that we've gotten those green beans in our child, they have missed a lot of the really important parts of learning about foods. Now let's talk about mixed pouches. It feels really good when your child eats a pouch of chicken and carrots and potato and whatever else those companies have thrown in there, right? From a nutritional perspective, great. But if I'm a baby and I'm offered chicken noodle soup with vegetables as my meal, I get to see that that carrot is orange. I get to see that the potato is white. I get to see that the chicken is also white, but it looks a little bit different. And I get to touch with my fingers and feel all those differences. I get to smell. I get to taste one part and then maybe another part. And I get to discover which of those foods I might enjoy the most today. And then when I meet those foods again, I recognize them, even if they're not in soup and they're just on my plate as part of a casserole, because I met those foods before. Those are the parts of learning to eat that don't happen when pouches are the biggest part of the meal. On the go, quick snack, occasionally, I've done that too. I want you to think about what your child gains by interacting with the individual foods in their natural form.